Hello and welcome back to Code Veronica. We're basically where we were, because I still don't know what the fuck to do. We have a gun, we have a suitcase, we have a gem, and we have dragonflies. I think it's dragonflies, at least the wings. We have this. I don't know what this is for. This feels like it should be important. We can't jump into here for some reason. On this side of the factory, we've got a door we can't unlock without the biohazard symbol. Which, we know what that looks like. Is there anything else we could do here? Yeah, I need a key for it, even though we can get there. I go up here. It just says it's locked. It doesn't give a description. Oh, there is shit back here. Oh? It's Claire!
Claire.
Okay.
Chris! I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me. But then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
It's Alexia!
Alexia? There really is an Alexia?
It is almost time, you genetically inferior siblings.
After her! She might know where Steve is.
Let's go.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Somebody knocked on my door. Well, when somebody I mean the kids. Yeah, they just pounded on it. It scared the hell out of me.
Chris!
No! Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris!
You've got to save Steve. Go!
Well, we have a problem. Because I have a key item. And it's in my inventory. That could be very, very bad. They couldn't have topped me up on my health? Note to self, I don't want to keep the grenade launcher in my inventory. We got shoddy shells. I need to take that for Chris. This is 100% movable. That's used for a shotgun. Okay. That's kind of shitty. Well, mostly because I got 2 hits off on me. You physically... I don't like that. Only reason I'm not a big fan of it is because they can hit you before you have a chance to really react. I don't have a save point. Card reader. I don't have one of those. Okay. Ooh. Oh, cool. Security file. The Ashford family's most important secret is kept at the lab. As a safety precaution, I have installed a self-destruct device in the control room and have placed the activation code inside the computer. Once inputted, all the doors lock will be released to provide easy access to escape routes. By using the elevator that directly connects to the hangar, one should be able to escape from the lab easily. Please remember that I have used the name of my beautiful ancestor for the activation code. Okay. Well, I know the name of it now. It's Alexi or something like that. Oh, we got a card and a ball. Whew. I was worried I was going to get crushed. Oh, I know where this probably goes. I'm going to look at other avenues first. This is a boss fight arena. 100%. Yeah, that screams boss fight. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is I don't have a save. Oh, this isn't creepy at all.
Steve?
Oh, you're bound up like that other guy.
Claire.
No, I can't do it. Who did this to you?
That crazy woman told me she was gonna perform the same experiment on me that she did on her own father. She's completely insane.
What's wrong?
Claire! Can't breathe! Claire! Help me! Claire!
Well, that's kind of sad. He was starting to grow on me, too. Kind of like a parasite. No, that is actually really sad. Considering we don't know his age. At least I don't.
No, wait!
You didn't turn out like your pops. Wow. That's bullshit. No, that is physically, completely, and utterly bullshit. I ran, I couldn't outrun him, I instantly got hit. That's not fucking fair. That makes me very mad. I mean, I'm glad we got a checkpoint, but that's kind of irrelevant. Hey, that was a one-hit kill. True, I was in caution. It wouldn't have mattered. Well, the reason why it wouldn't have mattered if I was in caution or not, he can outrun me. It's kind of bad to have a chase where the enemy can outrun you. That's pretty dumb. It is. It really is. It's in poor taste. Okay, so you physically have to get hit here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, honestly. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, it depends. Here's the deal with it. If after running with healing items and having what I'm going to try to have, like, full health, if that's still a thing, then that's shit. That's how I'm going to treat it. Either way, having a chase sequence, the enemy shouldn't be faster than you. Because the whole purpose of having a chase sequence is so you can run. You know what I mean? Okay, so it's bullshit. You physically cannot outrun them. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna do this 6 times. I'm gonna look it up. Because that ain't fair. Okay, so from the video I just watched, no, that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to run from them while getting hit. Yeah. Apparently you're supposed to burn through around 3 sets of healing. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking lame, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, this is a portion of the game that could probably be soft-locked if you know, took too much damage. I'm not a fan of this. For me, this feels like this is designed just to waste your HP. Because from what I can tell, it's not even a boss. Because a boss requires you to fight them. With this, you don't actually fight it, you're supposed to run away. Therefore, it's not a boss. I hate that. I really do. I'm not a fan of the, you know, getting hit before you can even do anything. It kind of depends, though. If it does damage, then it's bullshit. If it doesn't do damage, then it's okay. You should almost always be able to avoid damage. That's why I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of the Steve thing, apparently. Because the video I watched just shows that you're supposed to heal through it. I don't like that. I want to be able to avoid the damage. Anywho, for me, I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe you can fight them. I didn't watch a bunch of the videos because I don't want to be spoiled. But from what I saw, you're just supposed to run from them. And it takes like 3 or 4 healings. Which is lame. Once again, you might actually be able to fight them. I just clicked the very first video because I don't want to get spoiled. 1, 2... heal. Okay, it's not that many healings. It's only 2. But still, I'm not a big fan of it. Poor Steve. He didn't deserve that.
Oh, Steve.
You're warm.
Steve, you've got to hang in there, okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
Your brother kept his promise. I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you. Claire.
Steve? Steve? Steve?
You know? After watching this cutscene, that chase scene would have made no other sense. Fighting him would have made no sense otherwise. So yeah, the chase scene actually does work. I do wish you could have dodged the damage, though.
At last, I've found you, Alexia. Come with me. You're responsible for the creation of the
I forgot about
virus. And now the only existing sample is in your body. I want it. Now!
You want it? You are not worthy of its power!
I might have to load a save because I might not have ammo for this. Ew. Yeah, he don't want that no more.
You're coming with me.
Okay, so blood's fire.
Chris! Wesker. Chris, since you're one of my best men, I'll let you handle this.
Such a petty bitch. I don't even have any beef against you. Oh, fuck. What the heck am I supposed to do? The entire arena's fire. Seriously. What the hell, game? Isn't it? Does it go away? Really? I got stun locked. Fucking hell. I can already tell you I'm not gonna like this fight. Not because it's bad, but because you can get stunned pretty easily. I don't know. Fuck. I have a lot of ammo, and I would love to actually use it, but I wasn't expecting there to be 2 transitions and me not being able to use the, you know. Move! 3 times in a row, I've been fucking stun locked. That's annoying. That is the problem. This game keeps shitting the bed where it counts. Give the boss an insta-kill move. Fine. Don't combine it to where you have to fucking get stun locked. Worst problem is I'm basically on a timer. Reason why I'm basically on a timer is, as far as I'm aware, did I win? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Anyways, I guess it's not as difficult as I thought. I'm not a big fan of the instant kill move, though. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. Question, is she gonna follow? So far, the answer's no. Anyways, now what was I thinking? Her fight's actually pretty decent. The only problem I was having is I just kept getting stunned by a single hit, and then I would die. Man, this sucks. Think about all the ammo I have, and all the times I've bitched about not using it. I might actually legitimately beat the game having so much ammo reserves that it's not even funny. Also, I forgot it has Claire to open the suitcase, and I don't know if I get to play as her again. So, here's to hoping what's in that's not important. But where do I go? From here. I think we'll go on shotgun. Ah, fuck. Well, it is a problem, because I have puzzle pieces that I still don't know what goes to anything. Take this puzzle, for example. Oh, man. So we're back to square one, basically. I need to find something so I can use to get the jewel out of the tiger's eye. I need to figure out the code to open that one thing. I don't think there's going to be anything down here. Guess we could try? That's the thing, is we only have two options as Chris. We can either head all the way back up and see if we can now enter the moth room, or something like that, or the option is to continue going further down. Oh, so they do hurt you. Okay. Lovely. I wonder, the lighter might actually prevent them from hurting you. That actually could be the case. Ooh, one more thing. I need to try before I leave. I want to see if the wings go to the thingy in the cage. Oh, that's on the other side. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, this game both extremely annoys me, but is also pretty fun. You see, the thing is, a lot of its knowledge is power. Okay, so there's no way to avoid getting hit here. That's kind of lame. Anyways, knowledge is power. So the more information you have on something, the better it is. Well, you only really have one option now. Yeah, the only option we have now is to go back up. That's it. Anywho, the boss fight with the fire lady's okay. I'm not a big fan of the instant kill nature, but at the same time she doesn't have that much health. And she doesn't instant kill you with the fire attacks, only with the grab attacks. Which, you know, it's okay. I'm not a fan of it, but it's okay. It could always be worse or better, and I don't think she's bad. Of course, I will admit that, you know, meh. I guess we head back up here. I mean, we do have that detonator, too. Yeah, I don't know what to do, really. I have the detonator, I just don't know where the detonator goes. Because I don't think it goes there, because that's where I picked it up at. And we've only got a couple locations we can visit. We can go back to the room where we did the gas. On the upstairs. Or we can head back to the stairwell. I never tried going downstairs. But the problem is, it looks like the downstairs is flooded. Like, I can see the water. Then again, we were able to get into that one room, which is downstairs. So maybe some of the other ones aren't flooded? Oh, nice. I actually wish this place was flooded. Ah, damn. Okay, well, we got an item box in here. What do we got? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about this. Yeah, I forgot about this. January 30, there's a sealed room in the hallway located inside the Antarctic facility. I don't know what is hidden there, but I do know how to get in. I can use the 3 jewels that each one of our 3 family members wear as proof of being a legitimate descendant of the Ashford family. The only problem is I do not know how I can gain access of my father's proof. I finally succeeded in entering the sealed room. I never could have imagined that such an insane secret existed regarding the birth of Alexander and myself. I hate my father, that fool Alexander. Now it's obvious that we're merely created in an attempt to cover my father's blunder. I could never trust him again. I must regain the glory of the Ashford family with my sister. I have nothing to be afraid of as long as Alexei is with me. Alexei carried out the experiment on the human body that we've been talking about. Our useless father must be happy now since he can finally contribute to the Ashford family. The only thing we should be careful about is that the butler Herman does not become wise to our activities. The experiment resulted in failure. Our father was useless after all. Even worse, he turned into a dangerous monster that is completely out of control. We tied him down and locked him up in the underground prison cell. However, Alexei seems to be close to a solution beyond all of my expectations. She says she wishes to conduct the experiment on her own body. On top of that, she feels she must be kept asleep for 15 years in order to accomplish the experiments. Thanks to the idiot, I can't see my sister Alexei for a long 15 years. Wow, real piece of shit. Okay, we gotta save. I don't think I need to worry about running out of ammo, because I've got a lot of ammo. Okay. Interesting. I got one place where I think this could be useful at. Oh. What the fuck? What was the point of this? Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. I mean, I've got two ideas for what the paperweight can be used for. The first one is maybe I can use the biohazard portion of it like a key. The second idea, and the one that probably is correct, is I'm supposed to use it for that puzzle to determine what the actual code is. Like, those are the only two things that make any sense. I still like the fake gun. I don't know where that goes to. Problem is, I have a bunch of the tools that I don't know what goes to where. What does that mean? You answer one question, you get 6 more. I know what this is referencing. Actually, wait a minute. Two sides of the same coin. I might be able to use this paperweight to see what the code is by looking at it through this side of the coin. Can we stop? Like, fucking hell. Grabbing my paper. Check. So the first one's a heart. So the heart would be the A. Second one is the spade. Spade would be the crown, I guess. Then it's the A's. A would be the heart. And then finally the crown. Crown would be the spade. This doesn't feel right. Oh, wow, that actually was right. I am actually kind of surprised that's correct. That face is priceless. Wait, so we don't need the... Oh. Well, I was under... Okay. You see, I was under the impression we needed to get the final gem by taking the 2 eyes out of the tiger. That was what I was under the impression of. That's not the truth. What the fuck is the biohazard key for then? I feel dumb, and I don't like that. Also, I have a few puzzles that I have no idea what the hell they're for. So the first puzzle I have no idea what it is for is the gun. The next one would be all the wings I've been collecting. No clue. Next one after that would be the tiger eyes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and save in case I gotta do another boss or something. I'm gonna say probably won't. At least right off the bat. If I had to guess, we'll probably do something, but I don't think it's boss time, because we just did one. So I don't want to keep too much ammo on me in case I need it. But if it is a boss, then I'm going to just load up with a bunch of ammo and some healing. Predominantly going to load up on the grenade launcher and whatnot. I don't actually know who the person who fights the final boss is. Is it Chris or Claire? That's actually a really good question. If it's Chris, then I'm going to use the grenade launcher, SMGs, basically anything. Probably just the grenade launcher and shotgun would do it. Open sesame seed. By the way, if this is done under 2 hours, then I'm going to add this to the other video. But if it takes 2 more hours, or at least 2 hours, then it'll be its own video. After many long years of research, I finally identified the inherent elements that administrates the intelligence of man. I even succeeded in manipulating the absolute value of intelligence artificially by whatever. Okay, I'll read that. It's not too long. I then sampled the genes of our great ancestor and manipulated its element, then implanted info into the unfertilized egg of our surrogate mother. What I didn't expect was that twins, a boy and a girl, were born. The boy had higher intelligence than normal, but not high enough for him to be considered a genius. However, the girl had unmatched intelligence that easily allowed her to be classified as a genius. She was exactly what I had been looking for, the revival of our great ancestor. I already determined their names. The girl's name, Alexei, and the boy's name, Alfred. I am certain that Alexei will elevate the name of Ashford's family. What could possibly go wrong experimenting on your own kids? I unlocked the door. Where is this open to? Oh. We could go see Claire, but we're not going to yet. Give me that shotty. We got another wing. The wings have to be important. Well, the simple truth is they made me collect 4 of them. They've got to be important. What the hell? That's bull. Fucking 3 shotgun shells and you not dead. Sock from the other side. I will say one thing I like about this game. Even though it's longer, it doesn't get to the point where it feels repetitive, like a lot of games do. Like, I think I've spent like 3, 6, close to 9 hours on this game. It hasn't got to the point where it felt repetitive. Sure, I had a lot of frustration with it, but those weren't parts that I can really blame on the game. At least not entirely. Me complaining about the zombies constantly respawning? I have 300-ish bow ammo in the inventory. Plus 2 completely unspent SMGs, plus 40 shotgun shells. Really can't justify bitching. That's on me. This might be the one Resident Evil game that I finished with the most amount of ammo. Ooh, key. Oh, biohazard key, actually. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's not a save box like I thought it was. So we got a key. We got 50 plus shotgun shells. 300 plus bow ammo. And they're giving me a lot of healing. Either the final boss is going to be extremely hard, or I don't know. I fucking won at Resident Evil. How interesting. Wait a minute. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, this game's something. I don't know. The fact that they keep adding references from either earlier on in the game or a different game altogether is just crazy. Yeah, that key just connects to there. That's the only use for it. I don't know why. So we're missing the... actually... I know what the blue sapphire is. Let's go ahead and grab this first. Did I see shiny over here? Okay. The blue sapphire, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the 2 gems you can get from the eye. And we need 2 gems. Because we needed a red ant gem, probably. And we're gonna need the blue ant gem. Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. I like that. That's smart. See, that's the type of intelligent shit I enjoy. Unfortunately, I'm not intelligent. I mean, I have the ability to get to Claire, and I probably ought to take it. If nothing else, to see what that one area where you put the shotgun does. Because it clearly opens something. Yeah, I'm back to having fun again. I get frustrated, but also have fun. The biggest thing you have to understand is this is pretty much an entirely blind playthrough. Like, I only knew about maybe the first 30 to 40 minutes of this game. Or less. So everything else has been blind. Pretty much. Minus for what I got from the internet. You know, about the game being able to be soft-locked and all that. Can I unlock this? This is going to be a couple trips. Yeah. This is going to take at least 2 trips. Unless, let's go check out the Claire situation first. Because I don't have to actually interact yet. I want to see if I put the shotgun here if something happens. Even if it doesn't, I can free up some inventory space. I have a theory of what's going to happen. Is that going to do what I think it's going to do? Yes, it does. Exactly what I thought it would do. Yeah, my theory was correct. I figured the shotgun would be used to open this painting. Yeah, around the time I think it's going to be the final fight, I'm going to just probably give whoever is the victor a bunch of grenade rounds. Magnum. I genuinely don't think they're going to need anything else. And that is the truth. I don't think... Look, no matter what, the final boss isn't going to take 50 shotgun shells, all the revolver rounds. I'm going to finish the game with too much ammo. Like, legitimately speaking, I'm going to have way too much ammo for nearly everything. Yeah, the next time I play this game is actually going to be a lot funner, because I'll be able to waste a little bit more ammo. Not that I've been too conservative with the shotgun ammo. The knife's just really good. Seriously. And you get the bow gun too late. By the time you get the bow gun, you've either mastered the knife gameplay, or you've been putting it in your inventory for so long you forgot about it. Because I forgot about the bow gun for a good chunk of the game. And that is what happened to me, by the way. I forgot about the bow gun, but even still, the bow gun without explosive rounds isn't very good. It's only mildly better than the pistol without explosive rounds. With explosive rounds, it's pretty good. Without explosive rounds, it's kinda not. Like, it's really kinda not. Either way. Was I in that one room? I gotta look now. Yes, that's where the save room is. I mean, I'm having fun. That's all that really matters. Some of the puzzles are finally making sense, which is lovely. Alright, now I gotta get the blue one. Bit annoying that you have to backtrack each time, but it's not terrible. It would be extremely annoying if there were enemies. But this hallway, at least for now, is cleared. The main foyer is cleared. And then this hallway is cleared. Even if it wasn't cleared, like even if there's 3 or 4 hunters in this room, I could just kill them. Yeah, I'm a bit drunk on power since I've got so many shotgun shells. Yeah. I will say, this game's knife has actually made it pretty fun. And while I wouldn't want to play with just the knife's actually really fun in this game. It's broken because it can multi-hit. I'm fully aware it's not designed to be this good, but it is pretty fun. Anyways, after I beat this game, I'm going to play through the remake of... the remake of Resident Evil 1, and then 0. I don't like 0. It's my least favorite classic-styled Resident Evil game. A lot of people don't What? What? But I picked up the fucking record. Where is the record at? I did pick up the record, didn't I? I feel like I did. I mean, I did, didn't I? I feel really dumb. I must not have picked it up. Either that or we have to progress because we have to have both eyes in order to do this. That's like the only other solution. Either way, I ain't making this run again. Unless, you know, I pick it up. I genuinely feel like I picked it up though. But yeah, after I beat this game, I'm gonna play the remake of Resident Evil 1. And then 0. People don't consider 0 a classic Resident Evil. I do, but I also say I don't like it very much. It's not that I think 0 is a bad game. I really hate the way they did the item box system. Alright, so it's what I thought. This puzzle's unachievable right now. So I wasted like, what, 6 minutes? That sucks. It's not the end of the world, but it does suck a bit. Anyways, back to random blabbering. So what makes me dislike 0? There's a few different things. One, it's probably the hardest out of the classic Resident Evil games. Enemies do the most damage, you do less damage. Of course, part of the reason is I used to always play as Rebecca, because I didn't know that Billy Combs did more damage. And I'm gonna stand by my opinion on that. That's stupid. It would make sense if he was more accurate. It would make sense if his knife did more damage. It doesn't make sense that guns do more damage just because he's using it.
Claire? Is that you, Claire?
Chris?
No! The door won't open. Hey, is Steve with you?
Steve, he...
Listen, Claire. We have to get out of here immediately. Can you unlock it from the inside?
No, I can't. Chris, there should be a self-destruct system somewhere. If you activate it, all the electronic locks might be deactivated.
Anyways, back to what I was saying about the game. Yeah, I find it stupid that that's how that works. Are these doors? Alright, this didn't really help. Anyways. Yeah, I find that dumb. I didn't know that when I played the game originally. That, fucking Billy Collins did more damage with guns, which I still find is stupid. The second thing I find to be dumb about the game is the way they did the item system. Yeah. Everybody knows the Resident Evil item system for that. Let me see. But for the uninitiated, instead of having an item box, the world is your item box. It's as annoying as you would expect. Yeah. Yeah. What am I supposed to do with this card? I have no idea what this is used at. Oh, we got zombies again. I can hear them roaming. Well, the only thing I could think of is to go all the way back down to the room. Maybe that'll do something? I don't know. We're fundamentally missing a piece of the puzzle. We need to find a replacement eye to where we can grab the second eye. Once we grab the second eye, then we can do other stuff. By the way, is this music just permanently replaced now with this? I guess that means this is the final shindig or something. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't recall there being a door that had this fucking security card on it. Anywho. Yeah. Can't access that. Can't access that. See, this is the problem when you give something to somebody, but you don't give them a hint as to what you're supposed to do with it. I don't get it. I'm missing one piece to this puzzle. I need a fake gem or something to put in the eyeball so I can access the music box. That music box is probably going to give me the final piece I need to escape. I don't know. I don't get it. I really hope that that isn't going to be what causes my game to be broke. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what this card's used for. If I don't figure it out in the next couple minutes, I'm gonna have to look it up, which I really don't want to do. I think I'm gonna end up having to look it up. I am very terrified. Well, you see that what I think happened. Not what I know, what I think happened. I think that there might have been a key item in that suitcase, and because I didn't open it, I might be fucked. If not, then it's gonna be up here. I'm gonna have to look it up. Well, it turns out I'm a fucking idiot. So... yeah, I never even thought about that. This is 100% a me fault. I wouldn't have figured that out on my own. I'm gonna be honest with you. Would not have figured it out on my own. I would have had to load it up a save. So, the solution is to turn off the power. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know you could turn the power back off. But apparently you can. Get in there, you fuck. Yeah, I didn't know about it. I didn't think about it. I didn't know you could turn it back off. But yeah, that's what does it. You turn the power off, then you quickly turn the power back on after you get done with the thing. I feel like a total dumbass. And to be honest, I kinda deserve it. But at the same time, who the fuck thinks about that? Smart people, I guess. I still don't know what the hell you're supposed to use the Luger for. Yeah, I didn't think about it. I didn't even think you could turn the power back off. By the way, apparently I've been watching the Dreamcast gameplay of this game. Because whenever you watch the Dreamcast version of this game, it's dark as hell. Like, the fucking... the PSP version, or PS2 version I've been playing, that's been remastered, in quotation marks, is a lot brighter. Like, there's only been a few times where I've wanted the lighter. Oh yeah, I didn't think about this. By the way, I'm pretty sure now we're in the final few acts of the game. Probably like, if I don't do another stupid, maybe 20 or so minutes. I hate my fucking life sometimes. Seriously, how can someone be so fucking stupid? Damn, I'm an idiot. Anyways. Yeah, that's the type of shit I wouldn't have thought about. Not for a long time. I guarantee you, if I wasn't doing a Let's Play and I had no way of looking anything up, I would have probably spent between 1 to 2 hours on that puzzle. I would have been all over this facility. Eventually, I would have clicked on it. Now I'm gonna have to go check. I know this is a bit of a waste of time, but I gotta go check now. Because if I go all the way through there and it got stuck, then that's gonna be stupid, so I need to go check. I can't wait for that game to come out in full. There's a couple games I've been looking forward to. One of them is Deep Snow. It's like Death Stranding mixed with, give me a minute. My brain's not wanting to work. Girls... Yeah. Okay. Girls Last Tour. I had to get up and look at the fucking Blu-ray I have. Great anime, by the way. Would recommend not watching it. Very sad. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah. It's like Death Stranding mixed with Girls Last Tour. Or Girls Tour. I think it's Girls Last Tour. The other game I'm looking forward to is Showa American Story. It's a Chinese game, and it's funny, because here's the concept for the game. It's what Chinese think Japanese think America is. It sounds incredibly stupid, and I'm excited to play it whenever it comes out. That is probably one of the few games you're going to see me play close to day one. Why close to day one instead of at day one? Very simple. Very, very simple. I have determined, after doing YouTube for a little while, that if I play a new game, the moment it comes out, those videos will never do good. Period. And I mean, I'm not really view chasing either. But it does absolutely tank the channel's performance. I do this as a hobby, but I also enjoy it. So, yeah. I do want to do good on YouTube. I don't have to. That's why I don't care about some playthroughs that I do. I just do it for the vibes. But nearly every single time I play a popular game, the moment it comes out, my channel has a massive tank. And I can tell you why. It's pretty simple, it's not even that difficult to understand. Basically, everybody and their mother is gonna watch somebody who's better than me. You know? You're not gonna watch the fucking dumbass when you can watch your preferred dumbass, because we're all dumbasses. Anybody who says they're not, they are. They just haven't realized it yet. You know, this is some Terminator vibe music. Kind of. Oh, shit. I want to clean this hallway out. Well, before I'm assuming the final boss, I want to be able to save again. And prepare. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to do this puzzle, I'm going to grab the thingamajigger that I need, then I'm going to prepare for what I'm going to assume is the final boss. I'm pretty certain we're not going to play as Claire again. I'm not 100%, But I am pretty certain. Reason why I'm pretty certain about it. Well, right now Claire's trapped. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense. But who knows? I could be wrong. I'm gonna take the shotgun and magnum. If I need anything else, then I'll just have to reload a save. I wonder if this will lead back up to that one carousel. My heart's beating real hard. I wonder why Chris is scared. I will take that. That is a trap. It's a trap. It's a motherfucking trap. I know. I could have swore they were going to have something jump through that window. But then they didn't. That's strange. Anyways, I'm gonna use the shotgun and the probably what the fuck are they? You wanna try me? You know, one thing I've noticed? I'm like 99% sure that in this game so far, there hasn't been a single fucking headshot that's blown a zombie's head off. I'm like 99.9% sure of it. I kinda... I don't know how to feel about that. Well, it's pretty simple. Blowing a zombie's head off is cool. Do I want to use the shotgun or... We need to prepare. Because I'm assuming this is probably going to be the final fight-ish. I was debating on if I wanted to take the shotgun or if I wanted to take the grenade launcher. Yeah, no matter what, because of the amount of ammo I still have, I can't complain about enemy respawning. To be fair, I didn't know I was going to end the game with this much ammo. I guess I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I'm pretty certain, because of the heroic music and the fact we're going to have a final countdown pretty soon, that this is the end. But I don't really know that for a fact. I'm definitely getting a shitty ranking when I do beat this game. Honestly though, While this game wasn't what I was expecting, I would play it again. There is a few things that still irk me, but the biggest one that remains probably would be the moth enemies. Those guys suck. Towards the midway point of the game, I was getting decent at dodging the bender snatch. But yeah, I still hate the moths. Those guys can fuck off. Granted, they're not there very long. They are still really bad. Just the looping effect that can happen with them is pretty bad. Other than that, I think that's about it, really, for complaints. I still feel like this game's level design's too linear. There's not enough shortcuts, but it's not the end of the world. Oh. I just figured there's going to be an immediate boss fight. Okay. I could have swore that would have been a boss arena. That would have made sense for a boss arena. That should have been a headshot. I guarantee you that's what that was supposed to be. But for some reason they removed it. Oh yeah, we gotta put in the code, don't we? Alexia. I know what the code is, I just didn't know how to spell it. So I'm using Google Chrome. It's either that or it's Veronica. Okay, so it's Veronica. ICA. Okay, cool.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
That was a nice little pick-me-up they put there. I'm still gonna go with that. This is probably where the boss fight's gonna take place.
You made it!
Of course. Come on, let's get out of here.
I fucking knew it. Come on, this was boss fight shaped. Ew. You know? They're pretty gross.
What are we gonna do?
Ew.
Okay, turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
One, 2, 3. busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can take care of this.
Okay, so he is the final
Just
boss fighter.
Go.
you have to make it.
Only way I'm gonna die is if I
on
run
me.
out of ammo. Or not ammo, health. I ain't running out of fucking ammo. What the hell? Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker! That was essentially QTE. Because if she would have grabbed her, she would have died. Ew. Yeah. That's fucking nasty. God. What the fuck was wrong with the person who made that? This is bullshit. Yep. Alright, if I die, I'm gonna come back with grenade rounds. And anti-poison. Because I might actually die. Even if we win because of the poison. Damn loud, dude. Oh wow, you kind of suck. Not gonna lie. Well, the problem is she's moving before I can actually shoot. I mean, that is fair, but also... Blah. Oh, good, they gave me his checkpoint here. As long as this doesn't immediately trigger the fight, we're fine. I didn't put in the code yet. I'm just gonna go change out a few things. I'm gonna change out the grenade, or not the grenade, the shotgun for a grenade launcher, and I'm gonna grab a bunch more healing. And some poison herbs. You see, the thing is, I don't actually think from the time that we kill her to the time we escape is gonna take long. Maybe 2 transition screens, because we're gonna have an elevator. So we need to re-prepare a little bit. I could try to do that, but no. So for starters, we're gonna grab this, this, But the best I can do. Well, the problem is I can't really have as much healing as I would like. I could get about 2 more healing in my inventory. I just have to get rid of one of the other weapons. I don't think the flame rounds are probably going to do much damage to her because she seems to be using flames. So I'm going to say it's probably going to be acid rounds that'll probably do the best damage, but I'm not 100% sure on that either. We have a lot of them. Mostly because I was saving them for boss fights. I'm up. Thank you. Bam. You know, I never did use those SMGs. I did use a lot of things. I threw a bitch fit because I didn't have ammo, and then I didn't use the ammo.
5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
That's comedy. Fucking self-fulfilling tragedy. This fight's bullshit. Jesus. I've been stun locked nearly half of this fight. Who the fuck designed this? This is shit. I'd like to move. Okay. The worst part is it's not even difficult, it's just a stun locking mess. God damn. Am I poisoned? Oh, I used all my healing, so it doesn't matter. So it's about the same as if I was using the shotty. Fuck you. Whoa, nice. I definitely meant to hit that. That definitely wasn't an accident. That was pure skill. Thought I was an accident. Yeah.
Chris!
Move.
Claire! No!
Really? I ain't got no health now. Do I get involved with this, or is this cutscenes?
Chris!
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing
I
left
don't have any healing.
is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak!
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have
Oh, so that's a plot point they abandoned.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about...
As a surviving member of STARS,
No, the fuck I don't.
I have to...
I got the health.
Remember your promise.
I don't have the health, game.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
I don't have the health. What? What? You fucking Out of all the things that could happen, the game fucking crashed. In the worst possible spot. You have no idea how incredibly pissed I am. None. Words cannot fathom how incredibly pissed I am. That's so fucking stupid. Yeah, that's about all I can say. Now here's the deal. If the game crashes again in the exact same spot, I don't know what to do. Fuck me, I don't know, man. Look, here's the things we don't need. I got nothing to say. I got cheated. There's nothing else you could say. I got fucking cheated. Granted, that's the first crash I've had for this game since I started playing it. But I got cheated. I can't even tell you if there was a boss fight there or if that was going to be a cutscene. And I can't skip it either. Because if I skip it and it turns out it wasn't a cutscene and it was going to be a boss fight, then I'm going to miss stuff. Ah, fuck me. You know, this is multi-hit. Yeah, I'm gonna stack my inventory with mostly healing items. I still can't believe we got cheated. I still can't believe it. What are the fucking chances that it crashes there? I know it's 100% wasn't intentional.
This facility
But
will
like,
detonate in
damn.
5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
Alright, so that's 2 crashes out of, let's see. At this point, this is my 4th classic Resident Evil. And I've only had 2 crashes through the entire series so far. The worst part about this is I actually have to try to re-hit that shot, and that shot wasn't intentional. Alright, we've conserved more health this time around. I really do not like this fucking fight. It's a simple problem. Oh, thank God. Problem with that fight, she just keeps flying around like a fucking bug, and I'm trying to hit her like with a fly swatter. I think we could skip this one. We can't skip the other one though. Reason why is because there was a load screen in between the two. Actually, we can't skip this one. Okay, keep hands off controller. I do not want to go looking for the ending on Google.
Chris!
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the
At
only
least I've
thing
got enough
left
ammo, or
is
at least enough
revenge.
healing.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak!
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart, but my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about?
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
Okay, it hasn't crashed yet, so I don't think it probably will.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I think I'm seeing why Chris started using steroids for Resident Evil 5.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained. Magnificent, don't you think?
Boing. So is there no boss fight? We need to run.
Nice try.
Wesker.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on until we meet again.
Really loud.
Chris, where are you? Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to
Why does-
destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once
Why
and
does
for all.
nearly everybody in this game say sorry, like, sorry, buddy, like a fucking Canadian? Like, seriously, have you noticed that? He says it like that, too. Yeah, it was a fun game. Took a long time, there was a lot of annoying parts, but I had fun. For me, the annoying parts are pretty simple. I'm not a big fan of the level design. I like the level design. There needed to be more connecting paths. That's a biggie. In terms of enemies, I'm actually okay with it now, considering how much ammo I had. I probably had enough ammo to kill every enemy in the game. Multiple times. In terms of bosses, they're okay. I ain't got nothing to really say. They're not bad. The story was pretty good. The monsters ranged between cool and kind of fucked up. Even though there was actually kind of a lack of monsters for most of the game. Well, like, for Claire's story, you had zombies. 2 rooms in the entire game had zombie dogs. Literally, only 2 rooms. The Bender Snatch, which, I mean, they're okay. Then for Chris, you had zombies. No zombie dogs. Hunters, poison hunters. That's it, pretty much. I didn't realize there was a lack of enemy types. Oh, and there are spiders, I guess. Yeah, there's spiders, and the moths. Although I don't know if the moths can be considered an enemy. Can you kill them? And if you can kill them, do they infinitely respawn? If they infinitely respawn, they can't really be considered an enemy. Either way, it's a pretty good game. Yeah, next time we're gonna try out Resident Evil 1 Remake. I've got 2 more games in the classic series to play that I have access to. Keyword. If I was to play every classic Resident Evil game, I would need to play Gun Survivor, Gun Survivor 2, Outbreak File 1, Outbreak File 2, Resident Evil 1 Remake, you know, the HD one from the GameCube era. It's a good game, and Zero. I think that's it for the classic styled Resident Evils, unless you consider Resident Evil Gaiden. I don't think many people do, though. I feel like I'm missing a game, but I don't know if I am or not. My plans for Gun Survivor is I'm going to buy an official copy, and then I'm going to emulate it on my computer. I don't know about Gun Survivor 2. If Gun Survivor 2 is just a light gun game that takes place in Code Veronica's story, I'm not going to bother with that one. But I don't know if that's the case or not. You see, when I look up Gun Survivor 2, it always comes with Code Veronica. So I need to research that a little more. But that's basically the goal. I'm going to buy the games that I'm going to emulate. Although I could play them on official hardware. The PS3 does play PS1 games natively. So if I wanted to, I could buy Gun Survivor on the PS1 and then play it using the PS3. I just like the idea of emulating it because you can make it have mouse prompts. And that sounds really good for a light gun game. When it comes to Outbreak, emulation's probably going to be what's going to happen, but I don't know if I'm going to play Outbreak on the channel. Very simple reason. It was meant to be a multiplayer game, and from what I understand, the difficulty's scaled that way. Although I do want to play it at some point. Other games I have that I'm going to be playing on the channel eventually will be like Dark Side Chronicles, Umbrella Chronicles. I can buy those on the PS3 or Wii. Yeah, I don't really got much else to say. After I finish the next two games, Resident Evil 1 Remake and Resident Evil 0, I'm probably going to take a small break from Resident Evil and play some other games. But when I get back to it, I'll be going back from 4. Yeah, Resident Evil 4. I love that game. Ranking E. I don't think I've gotten a ranking that low before. Total time, 9 hours and 39 minutes. Numbers of retries, 18. Alright, well, that was Code Veronica. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Once there was an explosion. This one